Have you ever wondered what really happened in World War I? It's often called the Great War, and it completely reshaped the world. Let's break it down in the next 3 minutes. Imagine Europe in 1914. It was like a powder keg waiting for a spark. You had two big teams, or alliances. On one side, the Triple Entente, which included France, Russia, and Britain. On the other, the Triple Alliance, with Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. These countries were in a massive arms race, building up their armies and navies, and tensions were incredibly high. The spark that lit the fuse was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in Sarajevo on June 28, 1914. He was shot by a Serbian nationalist. Austria-Hungary, with Germany's backing, declared war on Serbia. Russia, allied with Serbia, then mobilized its army. This triggered a domino effect. Germany declared war on Russia and its ally France, and then invaded Belgium to get to France. Because Britain had promised to protect Belgium, it declared war on Germany. Suddenly all of Europe was at war. What started as a regional conflict exploded into a global war. It wasn't just fought in Europe. Battles raged in Africa, the Middle East, and Asia, involving soldiers from all over the world, including countries like Canada, Australia, India, and later, the United States. The war was unlike anything seen before. This was the first major industrial war. We saw the terrifying introduction of new technologies like machine guns, tanks, poison gas, and airplanes. Instead of quick, decisive battles, soldiers found themselves stuck in long, miserable trenches, stretching for hundreds of miles across Western Europe. Life in the trenches was horrific, with constant shelling, mud, and the ever-present threat of attack. Battles like the Somme and Verdun resulted in millions of casualties for just a few miles of gained territory. After 4 brutal years, the tide began to turn. The entry of the United States into the war in 1917 gave the Allies a crucial boost in resources and manpower. By late 1918, the Central Powers were collapsing from exhaustion and internal strife. Germany signed an armistice on November 11, 1918, finally ending the fighting. The aftermath was staggering. Over 16 million people, both soldiers and civilians, lost their lives. Empires like the Austro-Hungarian, Ottoman, and Russian empires crumbled, and new countries were born. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, officially ended the war but imposed harsh terms on Germany, which many historians believe planted the seeds for World War II. So that's a quick look at the Great War, a conflict that began with an assassination and ended with a redrawn map of the world, and a legacy that we still feel today. If you found this interesting, please hit that like button and follow for more History Explained. Thanks for watching.